Hello, so I've just got back from work and I figured today I'd do a bit of a channel update to show you progress of stuff I'm doing at the moment and future plans, kits that I've bought recently and stuff that I bought a while back that I didn't really show on the channel for one reason or another. So basically, what am I doing at the moment? Well, I've got two kits on the go at the moment for one main reason. Normally I don't like to have more than one kit on the go at the moment. I like to finish it before I move on to the next kit because I find it messes with the mojo a bit. Basically, if you're doing one kit and then you start another, then the first kit doesn't really get your full attention even after the second kit's finished, if you see what I mean. You want to move on, but anyway, I digress. So the kits I'm doing at the moment, so I've got Zuka's Sherman Jumbo. Basically I started doing that kit and got pretty far with it, painting wise, doing all that. It's all weathered, well 90% weathered. Went to go paint the tracks, couldn't find them. I don't know whether I lost them or they were never in the kit. I bought it quite a while back, so I bought it on eBay, and it wasn't even on my eBay transaction list, so I couldn't go back to the seller. Basically I thought I'd just buy aftermarket, bought aftermarket, got the wrong ones, my mistake, my bad, and then I thought I'd just sell them as part, because I did start them a little bit, so I thought I'd just sell them on, buy another set. So I bought another set on the online. That never, well, I thought it was never going to turn up. So I bought another jumbo kit, an Academy one, for the tracks, which I got, which are pretty good actually. I'm pretty impressed with the Academy tracks on that I got from this particular kit. Pretty good detail. There's no flash. There's not much injector pin marks or anything like that, so there they are. Pretty good if you wanted to see them. That's that kit, if you wanted to know. So yeah, I'll sell that kit on, it's already on eBay as a kit with no tracks. That's getting bids, and then the second aftermarket tracks I bought then turned up after that kit turned up, so I'm selling those as well because I can't be asked with the fiddliness of the aftermarket tracks. So yeah, anyway, so that's the Sherman Jumbo so far. I done it as the first in Pastone version. I got these aftermarket decals, well I thought were decals, they turned out to be like dry transfers. They're really hardest thing decals I've ever worked with. Basically you had to rub them on. Not all wanted to come off of the carrier film, so you can see at the back there and the bits on the side. I don't know if it's showing up. But yeah, apart from that, happy with it so far. It's looking good. I think I've done quite a good work on like the fading and the streaking. Did some experimenting with streaking this time because it's going to be a bit sort of snowy, so I did some streaking with white. Artist oil paints as well as a little bit of rusty ones and the normal sort of black. But yeah, that still needs a little bit of weathering, a bit of stowage. The tracks, obviously, you've got to paint up the rest of the 50 cal, which is going to go on the back. So I usually normally mount them on the little mount up here, but I thought for once put it in the stowage bit. But yeah, so that's that. So while I was waiting for that, I was watching like YouTube videos of car builds. Never really like was that interested in doing a car build, but I seem to be quite interested in it this time. So I thought research it, get a few kits, which I have done now. Not all have arrived yet, but gonna go for the proper shiny paintwork with the 2K clear, I think it is called. So yeah, so do that properly. Hopefully, I've got a kit to test. Well, I've already started a car kit, which is the second kit that's on the go, but that's not going to be like a shiny car. I'm doing it as a sort of practice, a bit of fun, doing something different, that sort of thing. But basically, I'm doing it as it's a Porsche 911 GT2. I'm going to do it with a little scene where it's been abandoned, unloved, rusty, faded paintwork, that sort of thing. I'm going to do it with on mud with long grass and weeds and vegetation, sort of scratch built, chain link fence and other little bits. Also got another Porsche kit that I'm going to steal part bodywork from, and different other parts have those like parts for Porsches lying about in the scene as well as obviously things. So yeah, so that's the body at the moment. I'm quite happy with it at the moment. Obviously it's still got about ready now for the glass to go in and the headlights to be put on the different lights and that sort of thing. Like I say, I was sort of playing around. I wasn't too bothered about mucking it up, if you see what I mean. Like, for example, if I was doing a tank kit or an armour kit, I would play it a bit safe on the weathering things, just because I didn't want to overdo it or go ruin the kit. So this time I wasn't so bothered about overdoing it or going ruining it. So I just sort of let caution to the wind, sort of thing. I masked off the wing and this door and this side to have them rusty. As I was pulling it off, the white paint on the bonnet here, this part here, peeled off. Not what I planned, but I decided to run with it. Obviously did the rusty streaks and the dirt streaks, sprayed it with matte paint on the upper edges, not on the side, so gives that sort of faded paintwork, plus dirty paintwork isn't shiny. I didn't use 2K clear for this because I didn't want to get a nice shiny finish because it's abandoned, and also I didn't want to do a nice shiny finish and then ruin it with having the matte, so I didn't want to waste that. So yeah, so that's the body. It's sort of, like I say, it's almost ready for to go on the rest of the car. Got the glass and the lights and different stuff to go on top of that. That's the main chassis bit, I suppose you call it. Again, I haven't really done much to the bottom because, like I say, it's going to be in mud. Not in mud, but it's going to be on a scene, so you won't see it anyway. So still got to have the exhaust to go on there and the disc brakes, which that's one of them. Give it a better one actually. Don't know how well that's going to show up. So I've done the disc brakes all rusty because everyone can see on the car when it's been left. The disc brakes go rusty, exhaust and stuff like that. That's one of the wheels. Again, they were chromed. The plastic was chromed, so I stripped them using bleach and painted them, because obviously I didn't want them to be. You have to paint the gold middle part. So from what I learnt online, that the paint doesn't adhere to the chromed plastic very well, so you have to strip them anyway, and I didn't want really shiny chrome on an abandoned car anyway. So yeah, that's the current projects that are on the go, sorted. So next is my purchases. So the first one I'll show you is the only car kit that I got left that's arrived so far. This is going to be a practice of, well, we're going to practice on the rest of the Porsche kit that I'm going to use for bits for that Porsche. That's going to be the first practice for the 2K clearing and stuff like that. But the first proper practice finished car kit that's all shiny is going to be that. So it's 97 Ferrari F1, 1/20th scale. I like the idea of doing F1 and race cars more than just normal cars, so that's what I've gone for. I've got the marble decals for that as well, because that doesn't come with this, because Surrogate sponsorship is bad. But yeah, so I've got that. I've got 2012 McLaren F1 coming, 93 Williams Renault coming, and an 84 Le Mans Porsche coming. So that'd be pretty good. But obviously I haven't got those, so can't show you it. I'll show you some. Okay, so the rest of them are armour kits. So I got on a bit Tacom man. I do like Tacom. They are a really good kit manufacturer. So yeah. So I got the British IFE APC Bulldog. Looks like a really cool kit. Smaller than I thought it'd be, actually, from the chassis, body shell shape, whatever you want to call it, hull shape. Yeah, that looks really good. I bought this a while ago. I bought this recently, but again, Tacom Type 69-2. That looks like a pretty cool kit. And Tacom again. King Tiger with a Porsche version, full interior. That should be pretty cool. For this one, I'm thinking of, rather than doing all the interior and having it all closed up, having, like I've seen a few other people do online, having the upper hull and lower hull suspended by like rods, and then the same with the turret, so you can see everything inside of the model. So that should be pretty cool. I have Bronco Buffalo. That looks like a very involved kit. Looks quite difficult, but I'm sure if I take my time, should be pretty good. But yeah, looks pretty cool. And from a while back, I bought, at the time I was getting the bug with the big builds, and I bought the M1070. I got Tamiya's Dragon Wagon, so that should be another little showstopper build. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I'll do it at some point. And then to go on the back of it, the normal sort of Dragon Sherman. So yeah, that's all my little stash. Both arrived and not arrived. and my current builds that are on the go. I hope you like what you saw, and yeah, see you in the next build, next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.